proud of her gift shop, which she has run in bustling Lagos for nearly a decade now. But now, with the Chinese supply chains broken by coronavirus closures, she is losing more than 2 million nairas, which is equivalent to $6,000 a month.
For the past 2 months, we've not been able to ship in anything. A lot of our products are sold out. We need to restock because we have a high demand for it, but we can't do anything because the suppliers are not open, the warehouses are not open, the logistics company are not open for health and safety reasons, which we all understand. So we are in between selling what we have now, waiting for the virus to totally clear out so everybody gets to work.
China accounts for around a quarter of Nigerians' imports, greasing much of the country's supply chain and is funding and building much needed infrastructure. China's economic health is also crucial for oil prices, which make up more than half of Nigeria's government revenues and have tumbled more than 20% since January. Falling oil revenues disrupted supply chains, and the threat of coronavirus spreading within Nigeria threatened to torpedo growth in its economy and boost borrowing costs just as it plans to return to the Eurobond market. Oil prices at close to $50 per barrel are below the 57 per barrel budget benchmark. And on Thursday, OPEC baked the biggest cut to oil supply since the 2008 crisis, meaning Nigeria could have to reduce output. Nigerian financial analyst Mukhtar Mohammed warned that if the virus shuts down, start to impact Chinese-baked projects, the monetary value of that cannot be quantified.
You look at the rail project, you look at the airport terminal, new airport terminal project, you look at the Mambila Plateau project, the power sector project. So it's just basically all our infrastructural projects will come to a standstill. And again, the monetary value of that cannot be quantified.
Nigeria confirmed its first coronavirus case last week, and local stock markets plunged, whipping some 300 million nairas, which is equivalent to $980 million of spreads, and workers and shoppers stay home. Much needed revenue from a higher VAT rate passed last year will evaporate. Economies across sub-Saharan Africa with just a handful of cases are all at risk. Countries as Angola, which exports the bulk of its oil to China, and Kenya, which relies on China for billions in infrastructure funding, will also feel the heat. After Nigeria announced its first case of coronavirus, Wilfred Bike Ibe said that getting facial mask was like looking for an American visa.
We went all over Abuja. It was actually all over Abuja because we went everywhere. We didn't see face mask. Where we saw it just this one place, and it was already bought. This one, somebody has paid for it. So the manager in his magnanimity just started to sell it to me. So it was a difficult one. It was like looking for USB.
Moody's, which downgraded Nigeria's outlook in December, warned this week that if its debt, which has ballooned to 26 trillion naira, increase Nigeria's borrowing cost and its plans to $3 billion in the new Eurobond offering. Israel has been selling electronic items for 6 years now at the Lagos Island market. Few vendors outside China can offer the product she wants at the right price, but she is committed to keeping her customers happy.
It's very important. So we are looking at, okay, will you be able to supply us, even if not at the Chinese price, but something that's at a price that people will be able to afford and buy, looking at the, the way it works in Nigeria. So we're looking at Turkey and UK already. So we're hopeful that the virus will clear, but if not, we're already looking at other alternatives.
I have my personal business I'm doing to sustain my life. So even before the virus. So if the virus doesn't stop, it's not my prayer. My prayer is for the virus to stop. But whereas it doesn't stop in China, I will start from that my local business I'm doing to sustain my life.
The yield of Nigeria's $2049 bond rose by 1% point from mid-February to end